If you ask me what my favorite Hari Raya dish is, I'd definitely say beef rendang. So today I want to share a very delicious beef rendang tok recipe. This is not my original recipe. I adapted this recipe from Datuk Chef Ismail. His recipe is very doable for home cooking, very simple steps, and not too many ingredients. Well, it does take quite a bit of effort and a lot of patience, but trust me, with all that love and effort, your family's gonna love this. First, we're gonna prep the spice paste. Shallots, garlic, ginger, galangal, red chilies. The recipe calls for dried chilies, but I prefer to use fresh chilies because the dried chilies are too pungent for me. I'm just gonna add a portion because I can't fit the whole thing in. Now blend into a fine paste. Blend into a fine paste like this and set aside. Now let's cut the meat. Cut into large chunks. You want to make sure it's about the same size so that it cooks evenly. And set aside. Later, we will also add some spices, curry powder, gula melaka, and kerisik. Kerisik is actually toasted coconut flakes. You can actually do this yourself, but I find it's more convenient to get ready-made ones. Add some oil, cinnamon, cardamom, pre-mixed curry powder, add a bit more oil, too hot. Saute on low heat until fragrant. Now add a bit more oil. Add the blended paste. Cook on low heat until the paste thickens like this, and it will smell fragrant as well. Okay, some of you might say, oh, why didn't you cook until it pecah minyak? In his book, he just said cook until the paste thickens and the paste becomes fragrant. Now add the coconut milk. I'm using fresh coconut. I find that it actually does taste much better than the packet ones. I'm going to add another packet. His recipe uses quite a lot of coconut milk. Then add in the beef, the coconut paste, kerisik, some nutmeg powder, gula melaka. Season with some salt. You don't have to add too much, you can always add more later, and some sugar. Give it a mix. Simmer on low heat until the meat becomes tender. Don't cover it with a lid. Remember to stir occasionally to prevent the base from burning. The cooking time depends on the cut of beef used, the size of the meat, and the heat of your stove. When the mixture starts to thicken, stir more often and reduce the heat even further. I've cooked this for about an hour. The sauce has thickened. Gently stir it. Just make sure the base doesn't burn. Okay. You need to stir it more often now, and you need to reduce to the lowest heat. I braised the meat for about 2.5 hours. So you can see the oil has separated from the coconut milk, and the rendang has turned into a deep color. Now let's check whether the meat is tender. Okay, let's grab one piece. Okay, it's so tender, so you can just break it up with a fork. So nice and tender. Okay, now let me test it to see whether I need more seasoning. I'm gonna season with just a little bit more salt. Give it a good mix. If you prefer the sauce to be more dry, you can cook it further. Just bear in mind that if your meat has turned tender like mine, you need to remove the meat and then thicken up the sauce, then add the meat back into the rendang mixture. Garnish with some red chilies and daun limau. Okay, it's done. Oh, smells so good. Today I don't have lemang, so I'm going to enjoy this with some coconut rice and ikan bilis. This is so set up. The meat is tender, the sauce is rich, fragrant, so delicious. You have to try this. Wishing you and your family Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri. See you next time.